Postcard, a world-class travel documentary on DVD video packaged inside a custom-designed postcard. It's a great way to preview a travel destination, plus a great gift and souvenir. It is a land enchanted by timeless myth. An ancient paradise given birth by Earth's fire. Living in the spirit of the people who discovered this magical oasis, no other place on Earth can share its place in our soul like Hawaii. Come with us as we discover the Hawaiian Islands. See this land like never before and discover the hidden places. Learn about the rich history and culture of the Hawaiian people. Explore Hawaii with the people who make it so amazing. As we take a video postcard tour of the Hawaiian Islands. Welcome to the Hawaiian Islands, famed as a unique, exotic beauty that nature has set apart from all others. In fact, no other location is more isolated from any other landmass on our planet. Indeed, Hawaii stands apart from all other destinations. Aloha, I'm Maria Quaban. Join us as we bring you a window into the people, culture, history, and lifestyle of the Hawaiian Islands. I was raised on the island of Oahu. I was fortunate to have the Hawaiian Islands as my childhood home. My family, my friends, my people, and the culture are very dear to me, and I'm excited to share it with you. I invite you to take this journey with me as we explore the Hawaiian Islands. Then, come to my islands and experience what we believe is the closest place to heaven on earth. Mahalo. The Hawaiian Islands are actually the tops of a massive oceanic mountain range that rises from the ocean floor. Mauna Kea on the Big Island, measured from its base, is actually taller than Mount Everest and is often capped with snow. As the mountains catch the clouds, they draw rain, making these islands a lush oasis, adorned with spectacular waterfalls. Today we see the results of nature's evolution, a lush, inviting, tropical paradise that deeply touches all who visit here. We're going to take you from the majestic cliffs of the Napali coast on Kauai to the shores of the world-famous Waikiki Beach on Oahu. We witness a magnificent sunrise atop of Haleakala on Maui and discover the charm and hospitality of Lanai and Molokai. Hawaii's Big Island demonstrates its power and reveals its amazing beauty. The Hawaiian people are rich in culture and history. Before we embark on our journey throughout the islands, shall we take a few steps back in time and learn more? Come with me to a place where it all began.
Came from the west.
We stepped across the Isles of the sea. We sailed from the east.
We were driven before the winds.
The sea became our highway.
Our beginnings are lost in time.
We are Polynesians.
We are many.
We are one.
where the sea meets the sky. Behold, Hawaii. Komo mai. Come, set your course to Makali'i, the southern star, and sail through the horizon to islands of paradise. Come, feel the ebb and flow of the South Pacific Seas. But let us begin here in beautiful Hawaii.
The history of Hawaii is full of epic voyages of discovery and idyllic isolation. Kings and queens, heroes and villains, the rise and fall of kingdoms, treachery, greed, revolutions, and even war. And the history still lives in a powerful remembrance of past events and traditions that have helped form the people we are today. And when it comes to our people, nothing better defines us than the language that seeded our culture.
Hawaiian people did not use writing, and so unlike us today, they were not able to write down their own history, to remember important people, important events, important stories. Therefore, all of their records were kept by memory.
Everything that we knew from the beginning of our history was committed to memory and recited and chanted, sung. If you were a hula dancer or if you were a chanter, you were held in very high esteem because basically you would be the textbooks. You would be the library of ancient Hawaii.
The men were the original performers. And for many, many years and centuries, hula was tradition.
The Polynesians were tremendous ocean voyagers, and they explored the entire Pacific. They navigated in large double-hulled ocean-going canoes. They made use of the stars, the moon, the wind currents, the ocean currents, looking at the swells of the ocean. It's well established that they were probably here somewhere between AD 200 and 500 in terms of colonizing.
Life was simple on the island paradise, secluded out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Family relationships were very strong, and the people lived very well off the abundance the land could provide them. However, the Hawaiian people had no idea how their lives were about to change forever. Hawaiians lived in a paradise untouched by the outside world until January 20th, 1778, when Captain James Cook and his expedition made its first European contact with the Hawaiian people on the islands of Kauai and Niihau. On that day, Hawaii's long isolation from the world came to an end. This was the beginning of new and sometimes tragic chapters in Hawaiian history. A large crowd of people, led by their chiefs, had gathered along the shore to see Captain James Cook en route from the South Pacific. He had stumbled upon the Hawaiian Islands, breaking centuries of isolation for the Hawaiian people. Captain Cook was thought to have been mistaken as a returned god.
Captain Cook is very important, more almost as a symbol than necessarily him as an individual, because Captain Cook was the first outsider, the first Westerner to visit Hawaii, and the first one to really bring significant changes.
Is this what it's always like, sir?
Aye, lads, this is welcome to paradise. Paradise we've changed forever.
Changed, sir?
Yes, lad. Maybe for good, maybe for evil. It'll never be the same. May God judge us kindly.
As the two cultures mixed over time, Cook's men and other sailors, with their constant demands for food and women, began to try the patience of the hospitable Hawaiians. Many disagreements arose. The Hawaiians also began to wonder if Captain Cook really was a god. An item was stolen from one of the ships on the night of February 13th, 1779. Cook and his men assumed the Hawaiians stole it. Cook's men fired upon a canoe attempting to leave the harbor, and the outraged Hawaiians counterattacked, killing 4 Marines and Cook himself. Both sides deeply regretted their actions when things subsided.
After Cook's visit and after his death here, and after the publicizing of that death back home in England and throughout Europe, more and more people knew about Hawaii.
From the time of the first contact in 1799, more than 40 more ships arrived bringing hard liquor, tobacco, materials, weapons of war, more animals, and devastating diseases. In less than 100 years, 90% of the native Hawaiians are thought to have died. Among the most devastating diseases to hit the Hawaiians was the scourge of leprosy. Father Damien dedicated his life to helping the lepers who had been sent to the island of Molokai to prevent the spread of leprosy. He too died of leprosy in 1889.
The man that we know today as Kamehameha the Great occupies a very significant role in Hawaiian history. He is the first ruler, the first monarch to rule over all of the Hawaiian Islands as a group. Kamehameha, through warfare and through diplomacy and negotiation, managed to unite all of the Hawaiian Islands into one political entity.